Today we're taking a closer look at a laptop that sits in a very specific sweet spot in the market. Not trying to be ultra premium, not trying to be a gaming beast, but aiming to be that everyday workhorse that just gets the job done. This is the HP 17.3-inch HD Plus laptop, powered by a 13th Gen Intel Core i3 processor, paired with 16 GB of RAM and a 256 GB SSD. And right away, the first thing you notice is the size. A 17.3-inch display instantly changes the way you interact with a laptop. This is not a compact, travel-first machine. This is more of a desktop replacement that can move when you need it to. If you're used to smaller 13 or 14-inch screens, this feels like a jump in productivity space. You can comfortably run multiple windows side by side without constantly switching tabs. For students, office users, or anyone working with documents, spreadsheets, or research-heavy tasks, that extra space actually matters more than you'd expect. Now, performance is where things start to get interesting. Inside, you've got a 13th Gen Intel Core i3 processor. And while i3 might sound entry-level on paper, modern generations are significantly more capable than older versions. Everyday tasks like browsing, document editing, video streaming, online meetings, and light multitasking run smoothly and consistently. It's not designed for heavy gaming or 4K video editing, and it doesn't pretend to be. Instead, it focuses on stability and efficiency for daily workloads. And that's where it makes sense. The 16 GB of RAM is a strong point here. In this category, that amount of memory makes a noticeable difference. You can keep multiple applications open without the system feeling sluggish. Switching between browser tabs, office apps, and media playback feels fluid rather than delayed. Storage is handled by a 256 GB SSD, which brings fast boot times and quick application loading. The system feels responsive from the moment you power it on, and that contributes a lot to the overall user experience. While 256 GB may not be massive for long-term storage-heavy users, it's enough for documents, essential software, and cloud-based workflows. Design-wise, the laptop follows a clean and practical approach. Nothing overly flashy or experimental. It's built for function. The full-size keyboard includes a numeric keypad, which is especially useful for productivity work, data entry, and office tasks. Key travel feels comfortable enough for extended typing sessions, which is important for students or professionals who spend hours on documents or reports. The large display also plays a role in entertainment. Streaming movies, browsing content, or even casual YouTube viewing feels more immersive simply because of the screen size. It's not about resolution upgrades here, but about physical viewing comfort. Thermal performance stays controlled during regular usage. Since there's no dedicated high-end GPU pushing heat, the system remains relatively stable under multitasking loads. Fan noise is present but not distracting under normal workloads, which keeps the experience consistent. Battery life is more of a practical consideration than a standout feature. This is clearly a machine designed to stay plugged in for most of the day, with portability being secondary. You can move it around the house, office, or classroom, but it's not built for all-day unplugged mobility like ultra-thin laptops. So who is this actually for? This setup makes the most sense for students who need a large workspace, professionals working from home, or users upgrading from older, slower machines who want something simple, fast, and reliable without stepping into high-pricing tiers. It's also ideal for multitaskers who prefer having everything visible at once instead of constantly minimizing and switching windows. But if portability, lightweight design, or gaming performance is your priority, this is not the direction you should be looking at. What this laptop really represents is practicality. A large screen, decent modern processing power, enough memory to handle multitasking, and fast storage, all bundled into a straightforward package that prioritizes usability over hype. And in a market full of overcomplicated machines trying to do everything at once, sometimes a focused, simple device like this ends up making more real-world sense than expected.